And welcome back to Tight Sports. I want to make this one nice and tight because my lunch is sitting right there and I'm ready to get to it. I don't want to waste nobody's time. So let's get right to it. Oh, man. Tonight, the old Thursday night stinker. It ain't the teams. I think it's the preparation. The preparation H's. I don't know. But these games usually turns out to be real stinkers. I just Pepe Le Pew. But anyway, Tampa Bay versus Buffalo. What in the wing sauce was that last week, Josh Allen? Man, get it together this week. Tackle somebody if you have to. Mike Evans. This is for a second, brother. Stop risking your playability and life messing around with Maker the mess maker, Baker the mess maker, throwing them things to you, them pain passes, unless you're into that kind of stuff, man. You like it a little rough. I understand, but I expect the old bearded goats, to take this one, especially if it's kind of cold. Moving on next into Sunday. Oh man, mm, the bumps versus the horse riders. Well, LA bumped their head against my Steelers, but they put up a good fight. Uh, but they became a little stubborn the stubborn little ghosts in the second half. And Dallas was off. They needed time to heal up. But I expect them to have enough defense to tie up the old goats and get them back into the old pen and let them go back to eating grass. Nice win for many heading into the division rival game. Still, there's too much celebration out there, man. I mean, the way they're acting,
mischievous
yep,
and deceitful,
yep,
chicanerous
right,
and deplorable.
I mean, all the energy they expended, it almost cost them to lose the game. Now, the Green Bay Baggers, they may have to have run into a tendency of tendency resistance. The defense coordinators have broken out all the film on Love, they wrote high school, eighth grade film, and they know what he likes to do. Now, Coach LaFleur, you should know that this is time you must insert plays to take advantage of those defensive changes they may make. I could be overthinking this, but they should have beaten the Broncos. Yikes. Oh, my goodness. The whack ones, wow, man, they took out old Silly Billy Baker, and by 3 points. It's a good division win on the road, though. And the Tinies have been resting up, and I don't think that Ronnie Tanny Panty will be ready for Sunday. And hopefully one young QB get a chance to step up and lead the team right in the right direction. It's just a dang shame, man, just to waste Henry's talent like this. I mean, you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. Because the kids love Derrick Henry. He move houses and stuff, for free. Okay. Oh, man. New Orleans versus the Notes. Carr made New Orleans smell worse on Thursday night. And here's the thing. They let this son of a gun throw 55 times. Derek Carr. Come on, man. For a QB rating of 73.4, Dennis Allen surely does not like his job. I expect Gardner Minshew to become more comfortable back there, and wipe the stank out of Lucas Oil Stadium in a close one and get that win. You know what I'm saying? Where he at? Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Yes, they did. Raise up. He had Mac Jones had a real good game. Guess versus a good defense. In another Crimson Tide QB battle this week, he's going up against Tua and the Flippers. So, just calm down. I'm not sure if the coffee lovers can win, but you have to take the Flippers in the sun. They have to avenge their Monday night loss against the Freebirds. I mean, that was a tough battle, but they didn't have what they needed to get over Philadelphia. But I think they're going to redeem themselves against the coffee lovers on Sunday. Here we go. Wow, the Battle of New York. It'll be a battle unlike any other battle we've seen before in the Battle of New York. The Little Peeps are third from the bottom. They are the third turd on the stink list in the power rankings because of Daniel Jones mainly. Yeah, I'm blaming him. Yeah. Anybody disagree? Because how did Tyrod, wipe the dust off his joints, come out here, had a little bit of shaky game, and then he won the next game? Which is why I just say, like, well, can't stick with Tyrod for too long. Definitely not going to be a franchise QB in his, I don't know, what is this, his 45th year in the league, But Daniel Jones just ain't it, man. The Cessnas were off, and maybe they worked on Zach's accuracy. And really, it just needs to grow 10% for passes over 10 yards. And they win more games. I mean, it ain't the analytics, it's just what I looked at. His passes under 10 yards have improved. The ones over 10 yards have been bad. If he can just improve those by 10%, they lose close games a lot of times. But now that Tyrod and Saquon are sinking, I think the Giants should win. But the bad news, and I really can't call this, but the bad news is that Daniel Jones' neck is healing. I mean, that's not the bad news. The bad news is that he's getting better. Pray to all the best of health. But the bad news, he may play. And I'll take the Cessnas against Jones. But I'll take the little peeps if they go with Tyrod. That's all I got to say. It's still pending on where we're going to go with that one. Oh, somebody want that smoke? Somebody want that smoke. The Stray Cats don't want no smoke against my Steelers, do you? You don't want this. Steelers played an excellent game last week. Just got a win on the road. And really, I had no clue. I think we've lost 10 straight visiting the Rams out there in L.A. That's just sad. So it's just true. But they got the victory this time. So we're going to give them some of that. But Dee Penderson and the Sunshine Band is going to visit the home of the Steelers. And Sunshine was able to take one on the road against the hapless Stank. New Orleans Stank, that is. Well, enjoy that win because the Steelers are growing stronger every week. And plain and simple, Steelers go 5-2 around 4:08 p.m. Eastern Time. Book it. Let's see. The Freebirds. The Freebirds versus the Requesters. Well, Tyrod took Washington down a notch, and Philly fried the fish on Monday night. The Requesters may have a Monday victory, lack of preparation notion, because, when you win on Monday night, you're really not ready to go the next week. But just less prep time and rest can just make you vulnerable. Jalen Hurts has been really banged up. Wish he can get some rest, but so the right play would be to take the 6.5 points and, probably bet the Requesters. But, I know all y'all got money to burn, not unlike me. I ain't gonna be betting. I got kids got to eat all the time. Daddy, can I eat tonight? I'm like, okay, I guess so. But, just take the 6.5 points, and I think the Bird, Freebird's still gonna win, but but it may be a close one because unfortunately Jalen seems like he's pretty banged up. Gas Pumpers versus the House Cats. Carolina is number 32 in the power rankings on the stink list. They are at the bottom of the boat. Both teams had a bye week. The Gas Pumpers should take down the struggling House Kittens, but maybe Coach Reich had more time to cook up something special for Houston. However, Coach Ryan has had time to take his team to another level. And I'm telling you, his meetings don't go like, hey, guys, who's going to run this? I think to me, Coach Ryan comes into a room and just looks right in the face and probably hit him up with the, something we probably heard before.
Pass, you run a mile.
Oh.
You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile.
But
you fumble the football,
mistake,
and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection.
I think that's what Coach Ryan be telling folks like. But Coach, you're gonna run a mile. You do it, you're gonna run a mile. I think he's doing something because he's taking the guys. He's doing well. New young coach, young team, young players all over the place, and they're winning. 500 is not bad when you look at that 0-6. Next up, we got the Stains, the Brown Stains. Brown Brown Stains versus the Waterfowls. Well, Stain fans of Cleveland, national names and other national names were banging on Will Watson to play because the team doctor said he was cleared to play. Oh, he's okay. He's cleared to play. The team doctor, kids, Watson's cleared to play. What happened? Went out there, plop, pop, on the sideline. But, I'm happy for P.J. Walker. But I expect Geno and the 12 men to pull this one out. Should be a good one, though, because that defense with the Stains, boy, they do create incredible opposition. I will tell you that much. Next up, y'all hear that? Now, I would love to see the champs be taken down, but it would not be by the Broncos, who are in a race to the top of the 2024 draft. They want to maximize their first-round position, trade down for 2-3 other picks. They need players, man. They know it. That's the only thing I can explain. I don't like how Russ has been throwing the ball. It's not his typical inaccuracy. Unless he's really hurt, I don't know. But it seems more like they just want to get to the top of that draft. That's what it looks like to me. But, I mean, that motor going to be just wide open. I mean, that kid Rice they got now with the champs, they right back where they were. I mean, he's not fast as Tyreek. He fast enough to stretch the field out. And that just makes more room for Kelsey, more room for whoever they bring up the side. I can't keep up with all them changes they got going on out there. They just kicking folks in the patooties. All right, here we got the All Blacks. Kyler Murray is practicing, but I don't see him winning the game against Lamar Jackson. Not right out the box. I'm not even sure Kyler Murray is going to play, but somehow, the All Blacks hit a new high because they took down Detroit. They took them down hard. They broke them down to the very last compounds. But even though the Cactus Chicks are at home, they have no shot in this game. Sorry, it's just true. The Bugle Cats versus the Nugget Seekers. The Bugle Cats have a healthy Joe B, and I expect them to come out pumped up and swinging after this bye week. The Nugget Seekers' physical choice of success comes with a great price, value in injuries. All that banging year after year, game after game, takes a toll. And for the salaries, that's why many proceed with the alternative methods of winning games. So I think Cincy wins this game because of attrition. I mean, they've had their injuries as well. Everybody does, but I think Cincy gets this game, even though it's on the road. Oh, my goodness. What game is this? This is a Sunday night? Man, I'm always go to sleep. This don't make no sense. The two votes are struggling, and they look worse every week. Eckler's not ready to take over yet. If he still can again, because how these running back things go, losing Mike Williams definitely hurt their season, and now they got an injury to Joshua Palmer. Has a groin injury. Ouch. Tyson Bagent. Bagent? Bagent? We're gonna go with Tyson.
Okay.
He get his chance to shine on primetime TV. He can't do it again. He ain't do a lot in that game, but they won. Maybe he just didn't throw the ball to the other team. That really helps. That's funny. The votes are prepped to take an L, but it'll take much more to take down LA than it did to take down the unarmed. And that's right, I said it. The unarmed Las Vegas Explorers. So that moves us into our next game, which is the Monday night game. There are a lot of things going on in Detroit right now. And I got the Loyals in this one. I don't know if Garafalo's going to be able to play, but I know they have Max Crosby over there with the Explorers. But I'm going to tell you right now, between the strikes and everything, there's a lot. And that loss they took last week, and that coach promised to bite people's kneecaps to win games. So I expect them to come out swinging in this game. I would definitely put your lunch money on Detroit. I don't expect Las Vegas to do nothing special. They're getting close with this game. What week is this? 8? It's getting really close to the point where it's time for the players who know they're going to play for 2 or 3 years start shutting it down. Making business decisions about this season, because I'm not sure the Explorers are going to have their same coach next year, because he ain't doing nothing special. So I expect Detroit to come out here and really impress us. And because it's Detroit, I will be watching, but I'm just not looking forward to watch Las Vegas do anything except lose badly. And that's all I have for right now. Please like this video, subscribe so you can hear more content just like this. And until next time, have a great one.